Coach Prime sends powerful message as son Shedeur Sanders breaks silence on speeding violations. Shedeur Sanders, the Cleveland Browns rookie quarterback and son of NFL icon Coach Prime Sanders, found himself in the middle of a tempest of headlines this June, and not for his on-field performance. Within a matter of weeks, police stopped and charged Shedeur twice for speeding. Once for supposedly going 91 miles per hour in a 65 miles per hour zone on June 5th, and again on June 17th for supposedly reaching 101 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour zone outside Cleveland. The second incident, captured on police body cam, sparked rumors about Shedeur's personal life after a woman named Jasmine Hammond was mentioned driving the vehicle, drawing more focus to the young quarterback's personal life. In the meantime, Deion Sanders, never one to be shy of standing up for his kids, has also been vocal with his support, both in interviews and on social media. Earlier this month, in June, Deion shared a post on Instagram to counter the negative stories regarding Shedeur's character and professionalism. A young man who has never been in trouble, never involved in an off-field incident, and quarterbacked 2 universities to a resurgence has 0 behind-the-scenes qualities? And once again, we receive another update from the socials of Coach Prime supporting his son. Let's finish strong. Let's finish, but not only finish. Let's complete the assignment in a way that others admire and respect. To finish, you must complete everything and be strong at the finish, which means you condition and prepare for the task. I believe in you, baby. Let's go. Deion posts. Coach Prime, as fans endearingly refer to him, has noticeably stayed away from the limelight of late, and a wave of concern swept through fans and the Colorado football community. Having skipped important off-season activities, far out of character for the lively, camera-friendly coach, speculation about his health ran rampant. Deion is quietly on the mend, meanwhile, but his son, Shedeur Sanders, has made headlines of his own that Deion's son's defense has not swayed. While he is fighting health issues, Deion has utilized his platform to vindicate his son's professionalism and character. Others, such as Jason Whitlock, have criticized Deion for making Shedeur clickbait, claiming that the family's well-off media channel, which chronicles their lives in high definition, blows every error out of proportion into a national event. When you are Deion and you turn your son into clickbait, when you film everything through well-off media and turn your son and your whole name into a brand to be exploited on social media, this is what goes along with it, Whitlock said. After all the public scrutiny, Shedeur has finally spoke concerning his actions. Shedeur Sanders' redemption. Shedeur clocked a scorching 101 miles per hour in a 60 miles per hour zone, exceeding the limit by an unprecedented 41 miles per hour. The consequence of this infraction came swiftly. Fans and critics alike filled social media to the brim with outrage as they condemned Shedeur for his perceived recklessness. Some fans had no reservations about declaring he could have killed someone, illustrating the severity of speeding at such outrageous rates. The Browns organization acted very swiftly regarding the issue, with team officials affirming that they had contacted Shedeur and that he was taking care of the tickets. Fanning the flames, Shedeur skipped a scheduled court appearance for his first ticket, only to receive another citation the following day. The story around him began to change from promising rookie to individual making dubious off-field choices. They turned up the heat, and so did the scrutiny. Then, Shedeur finally spoke out on Instagram. In an unusual moment of vulnerability, he wrote, "I've made some wrong choices. I can own up to it. I learned from them." He stood up for his mistakes and faced the criticism head-on. The post was straightforward. Shedeur, who was once pegged as a potential first-round selection, now competes for reps behind journeymen and other rookies. His off-field problems haven't assisted his situation, but they haven't shattered his NFL aspiration either, at least not yet. Shedeur Sanders is in the microscope as of now. Everything he does, both on and off the field, is inspected. Dylan Raiola's sister drops 2-word message as Matt Rule does the unthinkable for Nebraska recruiting. It's a full sprint to Sunday in Lincoln for Matt Rule and the Huskers. They're set to host 10 visitors from the 2026 class this week, including 6 4-star prospects. This is their final push before a long, quiet stretch, with no visits scheduled for the next 2.5 months. For a team currently ranked number 71 nationally in the 2026 cycle, this is a massive weekend. and the pressure is on to leave a lasting impression before July hits. While some coaches might try to impress with Lamborghinis and Ferraris lined up, Rule went a little different. Nebraska kicked off the week strong, hosting four-star prospects Zion Robinson and Tadarius Hughes. Hughes left impressed, eyeing a fall return, while Robinson, a versatile weapon at wideout, has the Huskers firmly in the mix. Despite some late changes, Matt Rule's Nebraska reloaded the visitor list, adding Javian Cooper, Larry Miles, and Nolan Scott. Top offensive tackle target Claude Mpuma and elite DBs Devin Jackson and Danny Odom are also on campus. And to top it off, commits Jace Reynolds and Dayton Raiola are back in town for their OVs. So, it's a loaded weekend in Lincoln. And Rule just pulled off a memorable, not-so-flashy move to win over recruits. On June 20th, On3 Recruits shared a behind-the-scenes clip that had everyone talking. Rule and the Huskers brought out a live bull for a photo shoot with recruits. Matt Rule even joined the moment, posting a photo with the bull on Instagram, rocking cool gear, and simply captioning it, #GBR. The post blew up fast. Even Dylan Raiola's sister couldn't resist. She reshared it and dropped a two-word reaction. Dylan Raiola's sister, Taylor Raiola, said it best on her IG story, "The coolest." And honestly, it was. A live bull, bold vibes, and Matt Rule fully leaning into the moment. This is the new energy in Lincoln. Nebraska isn't just making headlines, they're stacking talent. The Huskers have picked up key 2026 commitments from tight end Luke Sorensen, CA, linebacker Jace Reynolds, NE, and offensive lineman Rex Waterman and Hayden Ainsworth. It's a blend of local grit and national muscle. And Rule is building a class that's tough, physical, and ready to make noise in the B1G. Whether the live bull is an attraction or a distraction, Rule's goal is clear. He's ready to do anything to keep Nebraska's foundation strong. His journey and vision are captured in the final chapter of a powerful six-part series exploring Nebraska football in the post-Osborne era. Matt Rule's journey with the Huskers. Turnovers, plain and simple, have haunted Nebraska football for decades. Forget the coaching changes, QB shuffles, or scheme switches. As Mike L. Sevier pointed out, the real backbreaker has been the turnover margin. Since 2003, Nebraska has only posted a positive turnover margin twice. In 2023 alone, they finished at a brutal -17. No Power 5 team has been worse. It's a staggering stat that's followed the program through every era post-Osborne. So curse, bad luck, whatever it is, fixing it is key to flipping the script, and Matt Rule knows it. Yes, Matt Rule looks like the guy who can finally turn things around. In Episode 6 of the Reckoning series, titled The Promise of Matt Rule, longtime radio host Sevier and sports writer Brandon Vogel dive deep into what sets Rule apart and why this era feels different. Well, when asked what stood out most about Coach Rule, Mike L. didn't hesitate. Matt Rule is the most thoughtful coach I've ever interviewed in football. Because Rule's edge isn't just passion, it's precision. He's hyper-focused on the little things most coaches overlook. From rest schedules after road trips to choosing the shadiest sideline to gain a small advantage, Rule does not let anything go, as Mike Elsevier put it. That kind of attention to detail could be the difference Nebraska's been waiting for. Right now, there's real hope on the turnover front, and Matt Rule's mindset might be the key. As Mike Elsevier said, he's going to keep turning over stones and not giving it, fixing the turnover problem, up until it actually happens. It's not just talk. Rule's approach is relentless, thoughtful, and refreshingly humble. Both Brandon and Mike Elsevier highlighted how he's open to learning, even in unfamiliar territory. He's confident in what's worked before, but not too proud to admit when adjustments are needed. That blend of self-awareness and adaptability could be exactly what Nebraska needs to finally turn the corner.